Hey everybody, I'm Andrew Baucom.
And I'm Rachel Owens.
And we're here today with North Carolina Cooperative Extension at the Union County Ag Center, and we want to talk to you about your 4-H garden kits. All right, now that we have our plants in our soil, in our pots, we need to make sure that we talk about watering, and we want to water our plants thoroughly the first time so that they begin to take up nutrients that's in our soil, they don't dry out, they don't begin to wilt. The goal of watering is to really never let your soil completely dry out. So with our plants being in pots, they're going to dry out more quickly than if these plants were actually in the soil, in the ground. So initially, when they're small, you want to check them and water them probably about every other day. A good indicator of if the plants need water is when you stick your fingers down in the soil and you can feel dryness from that soil. As the plant gets larger, you're probably going to want to check that plant about every day. As the roots get larger, it's going to require more water uptake, more nutrient uptake, and also when the plant begins to fruit, that water will need to be uptaken by the plant to produce a nice sized fruit.
So once we begin to water, we want to make sure that we kind of keep the water off of the foliage of the plant. And as the water begins to pool around the soil, we want to let that water saturate in the pot. And so we'll kind of cut the water on and off a little bit, let that water begin to saturate down. And then you'll notice that the soil begins to kind of settle a little bit. And so what we may end up needing to do is to add a little bit more soil around our plant. We want to make sure that, again, we keep that plant soil pretty even with the top of the peat pot, and then we can begin to re-water here and let that water settle in and soak through the pot. And this may take a couple of times. There's a lot of soil in this pot and not a lot of root initially, as well as when the soil is first being saturated, it'll actually repel water. And so to move past that, we have to continuously soak these pots in with water until they start to kind of drip out the bottom of the pot. And as we move on to our tomato, we really want to do the same thing. So you can kind of pick up the bottom leaves here just a bit and then begin to apply your water. Right here, we're using just a standard kind of shower head that you can get from any garden supply store. We want to make sure that we don't put a lot of pressure on the soil so it doesn't really fly out or damage the leaves of the plant. And so as you can see, we're beginning to really saturate our soil here on our pepper and our tomato. And we'll just continue this process until we start to get some water dripping out the bottom, and that'll be your first water for your garden kit.
Now that we have potted our plants and watered them, it's time to talk about placement. So these plants are going to do best if we can give them at least 6 hours of sunlight. And really, it's going to be ideal if we can give them that morning to early afternoon sunlight and avoid the hottest parts of the days.
That's right, Rachel. And so we're kind of wrapping up our video on watering and placement for today. Our next video will revolve around fertility of your plants and applying the fertilizer that was provided in your kits. So stay tuned for our next video, and we look forward to seeing you then.